welcome to Chili Slugs.
Hi.
Heyo.
Hey, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in on our first ever Heroland stream, and we have a new guest that you've never seen before.
Hi, it's me, Dirkio, your friendly neighborhood localization editor. And this is our good friend Lil Slug.
This is Lil Slug. He's kind of the star of the show. I mean, we shouldn't even be here. It should just be Little Slug. Just
yeah, I mean, like, I'm a little...
just gonna pop into chat and not say howdy.
See ya.
Yeehaw! So, so my name is Alina, and we have disembodied voice Nate over here once again.
Hi, how you doing?
And Dirk is here. If you want to kind of introduce yourself since you're new and like what you do in the game.
Oh my gosh, this is my first stream for Xseed Games. My name is Dirk Bramer. I am a localization editor. I came to Xseed after a 3-year journey through the magical world of Sega America, formerly known as Atlas USA. So you may be familiar with my work from Yakuza 0 and, Valkyria Chronicles 4, Fist of the North Star Lost Paradise. No big deal, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Yes! Okay, and this is Lil Slug.
I'm the sheriff.
Wait. Okay. Let's get localization-y here. Lil Slug actually squeaks and then is translated into a language we can comprehend. So it's really more of a squeak.
Aww.
Who you calling a squeaker?
It's very cute. Alright, so why don't we just dive
Oh
right
my
in and start
gosh.
playing this game, huh?
But what is Heroland? Is it a hero? Is it a land?
Don't know.
Let's find out.
Let's do it.
I think we should go to the options. What do you think? I think options are really exciting.
The most exciting part of every single video game is
you got sound settings. You can erase your save data.
I've done that before on
it's
stream.
Whoops.
It would not be the first time we've
Really?
erased save data on the stream.
Are you Xseed's little brother or something? Cause, okay, let's just go. Let's get
I've
out
done
of
that
here.
before.
Hop in the car. We're going to Heroland.
Let's
Come on,
do
kids.
it. Yeah, so if you want to tell the chat a little bit about Heroland and what it was called Work by Work in Japan.
Yeah. Honestly, I have no idea how anime deals with that silent X, like Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
I don't know, but if you see an X in between two identical words, you know you're in for a good time.
This is the cute little
Work squared.
Work squared.
That's like
Crumple
the-
Fugly. That's a good one.
Work squared is like the like literal translation, whereas Heroland is the localization. That's where I'm coming from here.
Pretty much. Hi, Wild Whippy.
So, Heroland, as you can tell from the PR spin, is a fantasy theme park on a tropical island where anyone can be a hero except for you. You just work here. You're a tour guide, in fact, and your name is Lucky. Actually, it's not Lucky. You can pick your name, but no one cares. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's meet our heroes and, well, not the guys who let the heroes feel like actual heroes. So we start a game with a nondescript fellow with a big fro.
Are you
And-
new?
Oh. Branching dialogue paths. 3 choice prompts. I think we should leave this up to a vote. What do you
Yes.
think, viewers?
What should we choose, chat?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Wild Whippy says, I don't know. Okay.
A
that's
good
it.
answer,
I don't
but
know.
I'm gonna cheat because I localized this game, and I'll say nope.
The illusion of a choice.
Yep. Just like capitalism.
I also don't know.
Finally, my life has some meaning. Whew. I forgot to mention, before I worked in the video game industry, I spent like 10 years in the customer service industry.
Ooh.
Sup, Applebee's.
Rip.
So, you might find the sardonic humor comes from a very genuine place of experience in the role of someone who has to take a bunch of guff.
Totally see if those otters are so cute.
love the
I can't
otters,
get
though.
over the otters.
The Heroland experience. Now this one doesn't have any ones that'll loop you back to the choice. So, let's put it up to a vote. You're lucky. You just got approached by a weird redhead who wants you to work at her theme park.
Chat says CEO.
All right.
That's actually
Let me
what
be the
I
CEO.
chose.
I take it you're a comedian, then we could always use more laughs here.
Be a real good
Why,
one.
you might just find yourself dead one day. What?
Honestly, that third one's just me.
Right? What do you think? Viewer, choose your own adventure.
Dude, the
And by
other-
adventure, I mean sign up for a really demanding job. No heckin' way!
By the way, guys, we are doing a little giveaway. We're going to be giving away some of these cute little slug
Epic
enamel
loot.
pens. Yeah, so these are really, really cute, and they're limited. You can't really get them. You can't buy them anywhere. We gave some out at trade shows. So yeah, this is like a limited item you could win by following us on Twitter and retweeting, and also following us on Twitch. And we're going to be holding a giveaway at the end of the stream. So
Trade show exclusive.
Just
I
so
got
you
mine
guys
because I
know.
worked there. I was on the ground floor. Check it
Your dragon's
What?
eyes.
your dragon's eyes are creepy.
Creepy.
They're really
Look
creepy.
at that. Look at how good it looks on my shirt, though. Don't you like that? I'm sorry.
Your dragon can
It's
only see
inappropriate.
heroes.
This game is rated, well.
Not yet. It's rated not yet. Rated E for Applebee's. Oh, someone in the chat has a little sluggo pen.
No way. Where'd you get it? Did you steal it from me out of my pocket while I... No, never mind.
If you win this and we see it on eBay, we will find you and we will take it back and give it to someone who loves it.
I'm so excited! Oh, great features. Spoiler alert. The other options reveal such wonderful commodities within this dormitory as a communal toilet, which you can access for a nominal fee. And just a real cozy situation for Lucky here in his vast empty room, all by himself with no furniture. Oh! 2 starfish? Alright, so as you're seeing, we got a guy who accepted a job offer because he was hard up for cash, but now he's out of money because he gave it all his company.
The localization on this game is just so cute. I feel like the game is like kind of self-aware too, right?
It's a little like, honestly, it's too clever for its own good.
Yeah, so when we were showing the game off, the demo off at E3, there was a lot of praise on the writing in the actual game. It's just really good source material.
Yeah, I mean, funny thing about the localization industry is how many layers you have to move through before the text comes from its original Japanese to the finished product that you, the fans, are going to enjoy. So not only was the Japanese writing great, I mean, I'll get into the people behind this game in a moment, and you're gonna, if you don't already know, you're gonna slug-like.
Squeak.
Squeaking with joy. Yeah. I want my money back. I demand a refund. Who will?
Sigma Jump says, if only all job interviews were that easy. Right?
And third Mario Bro asks,
Right?
how much is Starfish in USD? It's 0. They're entirely separate currencies. Completely unchangeable. You must give up all of one for some of the other.
Heroland is open! Everyone's so excited to enter. You've got otters and mustelids and hairy mammals and seafaring creatures. Heroland!
No, Rumpel.
Indubitably, Your Royal Highness.
He said, you otter, get inside. No!
What?
This stream is cursed. This stream is over.
Hold on.
You oughter get inside.
Can you take over for a second? I need to take some notes because I still got a few days to put in some text fixes, and I think that's a pun that's gonna happen. You're not gonna get credit.
Oh, Elric for the Prince 18K.
Wait, Oak. Yes, sir. Wait, you want to do a little role playing to get in the spirit of Heroland?
I think that would
Disembodied voice.
be... Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Who do you wanna be?
Pick one. Who would you like to be?
I don't know.
There are so
No.
many otter puns going on in the chat right now, I can't.
Oh no, the otter.
The audacity.
No!
Otter, get inside. Let's get through this game so I can get to my otter puns. You don't care? Very well, Your Royal Highness. You can be Prince Elric.
I'm saying lose the titles and call me Elric, or call me Prince 18. We clear on that?
Yes, of course. Elric or call me Prince 18, we clear on that? Alright, the part awaits.
Oh. What the heck? Hold up.
Is something amiss?
I'll make this easy. Just call me Prince Elric.
As you wish, Prince Elric. Now then. Ma,
This
you
is
there.
the official Exceed dub.
Give us like 5 years. We'll come around with a Heroland Reverse Rebirth 26.5 over 82 work hours special edition with exclusively Exceed dubbing.
Rated O for otter.
I'm pretty sure the subtitle should be something like 28 hours a day, 8 days a week.
Yeah, 24 over 7, 52 weeks, 365 something or other.
What should we name?
Fun fact. Originally when in the Japanese translation,
Sigma
if
Jump
you
says
don't
your
put
name.
anything- Am I right?
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Dirk.
Oh, anonymous. There we go. Nope. I want an identity here. I need to be an individual. What do we got?
We got Otto.
Otter, Otto,
Senku.
Senku for green hair.
Your name.
Otter, oh yeah, okay.
Tell me your name.
Dirk Otterman!
We can't do that.
Dude.
Dirk
My dude.
My dude.
Oh, I like that. Oh no, I haven't.
Auto Dude. These are some solid names.
I like my dude.
Very solid names.
Oh, this is taking me back to Link's.
Is my dude
Is your name
name?
Thief? Yeah.
My dude.
My dude!
Dude, huh? Wait. No, whatever.
My dude.
Rude.
I actually really like the sound bits that they use for the character voices in the game.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
The-
Yeah, they're all different enough that like I could tell which one it was.
you know who's speaking?
So, the first thing you're going to learn about this game, and what I mean by it's too self-aware for its own good, is that you can enter whatever name you want for your character, but nobody cares. This dingus is just gonna call you whatever he wants, and everyone's just gonna go along with it.
Hells yeah, let's roll. That's great. It's Wild Whippy. This is where the slug
The fangirls
lives.
cometh.
This is basically my like little Pokemon now. Like little slug is just gonna be on my head forever. By the way, guys, if you didn't notice, you can actually pre-order Heroland Noble Edition today.
What? I can pre-order Heroland Noble Edition today?
No, not you.
Not you. They can. And Lil Slug can.
Never you. Always him.
Only him.
Only him.
Yeah, well, I'm just an employee. You know, what do I matter? Alright, so, now we're brought to essentially the overworld of Heroland. You've got the Heroland map, and you are given free reign to explore around the park at whatever nodes you choose. Before we jump into the main story action, I'm gonna noodle around and just see what's going on around the park.
Also, I don't know if you want to fill the chat in on.
I don't know if you wanna.
Who worked on the game? Some familiar names.
Oh, yeah. This will be a good time to
Only Jason can pre-order the game.
splash the river. So, as the story progresses, you're going to be able to kind of poke around the park at different points and check in on different areas and kind of just bump in on different little scenarios that are unfolding. And that's kind of where the subtext and subplot of Heroland unfolds as you not only, progress through the main story, but learn more about the lives of these customers and co-workers who populate the island. Like, for example, I'm gonna go completely rogue and off the grid and put you in here. We're in the executive offices. Guess what? They can't take your name out of the game if you put your name in the game.
Oh.
Wah, 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 wah. This is your boss, and he doesn't have any time for you.
I legitimately had no idea that was a thing.
Neither did I. It's a little, I guess you could say an Easter egg, because there's no, icon indicating you can explore it, but...
I mean, I knew you could do that in, other areas, but I had no idea of that one in particular. That's awesome.
Is that a broken roller coaster in the background? Says Wild Whippy.
Yeah. When she said you are late, my dude, I had a minor panic attack and thought, oh my gosh, I somehow accidentally took out the character's name and put in my dude, but no, that was what we didn't put in.
My dude.
My dude.
Sigma Jump says, a boss who doesn't have time for you. Games are so realistic these days. Cries.
So she's basically running you through your orientation. As you can see, it's almost TMI and yet woefully inadequate to prepare you for the trials to come. Just like real life.
Trial by fire.
Just throw yourself in.
Sup, Lucky?
I'm scared to move because I don't want Little Slug to fall off my head.
He's comfortable.
I think it's your turn to wear Little Slug.
Alright.
I got you.
I got plenty of real estate up here. What? Going off the...
Oh no, you're too tall for Little Slug.
Too big for
Alright,
this
give him
one.
back. Give him back.
No.
Okay, you want him. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's little slug feelers are digging into my scalp.
Little Slug gonna go Ratatouille on you.
You guessed. Woo.
Hi, Eleonora. What? Alright. let's just continue the story. Because I have to, like, squat to sit like this. I'm getting a good leg workout.
Also, chat, if you guys have any questions about the game or about the localization editing process, let us know, because Dirk is a localization editor on the game.
Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to talk about the developers, not just the localizers.
Ooh.
So, have you guys heard of a little thing called Earthbound? Perhaps Mother? I don't know. Maybe it's pretty obscure, maybe you haven't heard of it. But this is actually a game put together by a pretty all-star cast of people who kind of defined my childhood. You got, well, I'll just work from the top and work through the list. You got, oh, by the way, disclaimer, I'm a localization editor, not a translator, so my knowledge of the Japanese language is probably about as good as, like, the average, like, guy who's watched a season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. So pardon my butchering of the names of these,
It's
these
okay, Dirk.
esteemed individuals.
I butcher English names on the regular, so they're used to it on this stream.
Well, I'm glad to find myself in good company. It was directed by Takahiro Yamane from Fantasy Life. That was one that I really enjoyed in the old days. The writer was... Now this is the one that really caught my attention. Nobuyuki Inoue from Mother 3 and Legend of Mana. So you're gonna see you're gonna notice a pretty recurring trend here. We've also got Nobuhiro Imagawa on the character designs and the kind of art design you'll see unfolding between the... Sorry, I'm like at a loss for words on how to describe this vista we're viewing here, this diorama, because it's kind of 2D but kind of 3D, and I mean, just look at these little guys. They're like rubber straps or stamps that are just bending and stretching around. It's a really interesting and unique take on the kind of transition from 2D to 3D that I'm a big fan of. And of course, I can't hear a thing from this stream because I'm just sitting back here looking at the screen. But you'll be recognizing the work of Tsukasa Masuko from Shin Megami Tensei. And
Thank you, Roth.
these folks banded together to put a really solid package up for grabs that's going to be available to you in the Heroland Noble Edition. Coming soon. Pre-order now. PR spin. Corporate message.
Thanks for the host, Roth. Roth something.
Uh-oh. Oh no, I backed myself into a corner. I pretended to be a JoJo fan to look cool, but I don't actually know what a JoJo is. What's a JoJo pose? Wait, is this one?
No. Absolutely not.
Did you just dab?
It's disgusting.
Did you just dab?
I don't think that deserves to be called a dab.
No!
Slug! Okay.
Little slugs with me now.
No!
The disembodied voice. The narrator.
That was my suggestion.
Oh! Give me the slug back. Give me the slug!
Mm-mm.
Okay. I don't deserve him. I did dab the slug. I dabbed a little slug out of existence, so...
He's the sheriff.
That's to the best of us.
Basically a felony. Rip and dip my little slug son. You yeeted that slug with your dab. Costume change.
Yes, this is an RPG. XX Snappy Loco XX. Sooner or later, you'll find out what kind of RPG.
Mm-hmm. There are combat type sections, type portions in the
You'll
game,
see.
which we will get to very soon here.
What I like about Heroland is that the story kind of informs the combat mechanics.
Legally,
Oh, no,
you
they're
have
up
to
to
go to jail for
shenanigans.
dropping that sweet little BB slug.
So this is
Arrest
taking
me.
you to the departures lobby where you'll be able to outfit your heroes with weapons that they can rent from you. Of course, you have to pay for the weapons out of your own pocket and then loan out to your customers. Because capitalism. But you can also, yeah, your main role as a tour guide, which you are, as you saw in the introductory cutscene, is going to be to keep a 4-hero party of absolute dinguses from getting a total party wipeout.
It's time to party.
The next thing we need for little slug is a little wig.
A little slug with a little wig. Capitalism, ho! Thank you, chat. Yeah. Oh, wait. Let me just take it. Put Racketeer reference into game. Let's move forward.
We're only 30 minutes in and the stream's already been off the rails.
Fortunately,
Dirk,
this game never.
you can have the hat.
You can wear the hat, I'll wear the slug.
All right.
And don't forget, guys, we are giving away 3 of these little slugs. You can own a little slug of your own. All you have to do is follow us on Twitter, retweet our last post, follow us on Twitch, and we'll be opening a giveaway towards the end of the stream. These are limited. You can't buy these anywhere. You can only earn them through winning.
All right. Well, the chat weighs in on how our hero Lucky should answer. I've got a question for my favorite viewer, Eleonora.
Do you like my hat?
Why don't you be creepy about it?
Yeah, right? I'm sorry, that's my 3-year-old daughter. Do you like my hat?
Everyone wants you
We
to
got-
pick a job's a
Sure,
job.
but a job's a job.
Usually the chat is like split amongst the choices, but it seems like the choices in this game, like everyone's just in agreement. Like you should pick this one.
Oh, here goes the exposition fairy. Expositing for me.
Yeah. The ladies love honesty.
And
Yeah,
so do
they
the boys.
do.
What does exposition mean? Exposition is when the old master says to the young hero, "As you know, the world is in danger and only you can save it." It's basically when characters dump mechanical or lore-based information on you without much of a narrative imperative. I know, right? It's just getting exciting. Just getting to a battle.
Plot dump time. Attack Slug said, "Stop dropping that slug." No slugs were harmed in the making of this stream. Don't you worry. There's little slug. There's a little guy right there. There he is. Who wore it better? Dirk or the slug? Huh?
And then who wore the slug better?
And then who wore the slug better?
So as you're gonna see,
The slug. Oh, sorry, Dirk. Slug wore it better.
Yep. I'm just gonna
By a
linger on this
country
line.
mile.
You see that, Scott?
Squeak, squeakity. Oh, yeah.
Squeak, squeakity.
Here we go. So this is kind of like the combat section, and there's kind of like 2 ways you can play it, right?
Yeah, I actually just dropped the controller because we're just gonna let this play out in real time. Now you see these lines forming. Those are the target lines. That's just showing who's targeting whom. And the interesting wrinkle to this RPG active time battle, or whatever you want to call it, combat system, is that you, the player, as the tour guide, are a kind of passive observer to these goofballs who are trying to play at Hero. So your job is essentially to keep them from getting themselves killed.
You're their tour guide, and you're trying to help them have a good time. And no one wants to lose. Who wants to lose a fight, a battle?
Right, you're in this for the money. This is your job. So customer satisfaction surveys are going to play a big part in your pay. And to that end, well, there are a few things more dissatisfying than dying. So keeping them alive with items, guidance, strategies, and things like that is going to be your bread and butter.
I think we've scared everyone in the chat. Dude, WTF, you have to fight the slug? No one said Little Slug was a good guy.
No one dies. This is a fantasy theme park where everything is pretend and it's all safe and nothing bad will happen and it's gonna be okay.
Jesus, Mario! Can they die though? Just go straight for the jugular. It's fine.
Yes, the slugs are employees. I don't know if we'll get to it in this stream, but they're paid, I believe, 3 to 4 gummies a month, depending on their seniority. Get like gummy candies that they just kind of munch on. Oh no. Can you get a movement to get the slugs unionized before this game even comes out?
Wild Whippy, slugs need a union. Slug workers' rights. Attack Slug says, gummies, you say? Are you ready to be hired? I feel like Attack Slug is... Who are you, Attack Slug? Who are you?
Mollusk lives matter. Just a random YouTube guy. I was gonna poke my head out of the door and be like, Rob, get off the computer. Get back to work.
Wait, is Rob doing his thing again?
Metal Victim said the customer is not always right.
No?
So this is kind of explaining the certain items that you can use and like strategize during your battles.
Righto. Just to give you a quick run through, your primary form of interaction with the party as they move through these battles, which of course will become progressively harder and require progressively more intricate strategies to survive. You're going to be able to assist your guests with a number of options, such as giving a single hero solo guidance. So that's essentially where you can, every 12 seconds until you level up, assume direct control over a hero and basically whisper in their ear and tell them what to do. You can also use a number of items, which include recovery items to recover hit points, skill points, they're donuts, and weapon skill points by using sandpaper to keep those props nice and neat. You also get to use comics later on in the game, which is a pretty wild conceit to me, because what you do is you open up the comic book, you throw it down on the ground, and the guests / heroes in your party will start acting like the characters in that comic to buff themselves, depending on whether you just threw a volume of Tiger Ball X or any number of totally not plagiarizing works. You can also summon monsters with capsules, and from there, you're also going to need to learn how to change your strategy to suit the situation. For example, if there's a big monster about to use a kind of area of effect attack, you could use the blue flag biting time blue to... No, that's not the right one. Guard up gold. And that'll, get everyone guarding at the same time, so they'll be able to protect themselves. You also have a Mondex, which is a monster index full of information on the coworkers whose butts you've just kicked. Because, yeah, nothing...
Again? It's 2 hits. Slugs don't have that much HP, you know?
Right? Did you see how fast the first one...
I'm sorry, little guy. I'm sorry, little slug.
You don't get to decide that.
As a slug, he's very offended you called him a hat, even though he was sitting on my head. Look at this little slug!
So another fun feature of this game is, as you can see, it's an active time battle system. I'm able to provide assistance, which will take me to a little menu that will allow me to access any number of options, such as now I've got info on them. I haven't learned their drop rates yet, so there's more info to be uncovered. As you can see, you've got a number of strategic options for how to instruct your party. You can also provide solo guidance to an individual member of your party where you can use their, pardon me, special skills. Each character is going to have a pool of skills based on the weapon they're wielding, and they've also got a skill / pair of skills when you unlock it that is personal and unique to that individual customer.
And they do level up, correct?
Oh, yeah. You level up them as fighters and as friends. So you're going to be... So the more you the better you treat your customers, the more they're going to like you, and the quicker you'll get to unlock their new abilities. So you can see this is kind of where the things get... What else do we got? We got items. You'll unlock a lot more as we progress. Is anyone needing some heals? Yeah. Let's give a little heal.
Gives you that nice little smiley face.
Yeah.
Right, because doing that added more likes or smiles to Elric's appraisal of my performance, which is going to be reflected at the end of the dungeon, which will translate into more money that I make.
It's all about the money.
There are 4 hero classes in this game. Now as you can see, I think this guy's targeted, so I'm going to jump in before the slug who's going to use Cling gets a chance to hurt my Sinister Minister, and I'm going to use a potion to heal him. Now we do have a healer in the party, but he hasn't really learned how to heal effectively yet, so right now he's just attacking with the pointy end of his tablet. But as the game progresses, he, for instance, will unlock a new ability that will allow him to heal other player or characters, not just himself.
Victory!
So as you can see, we're getting some like a 3 smile rating from the customers of how that battle went. And dungeons progress along nodes where you're going to alternate between events and battles. Now Elric here is on a quest. He's on a quest to find and defeat the Dark Lord, the legendary big bad of all time.
Thanks, my dude! Yeah.
Let's go. Let's beat the Dark Lord. All right.
Let's do
Dark Lord,
it.
here we come.
Boss.
Dark Lord, you're going down.
Did you show it the
I'm about to.
Nice.
Woo! Oh, what's going on here? Whoa!
Biggie
Oh!
Slugs. Presenting Biggie Slugs.
That's a big slug.
Whoa.
There he is. The Dark Lord.
The heck?
More of a Dork Lord.
That's a thick slug. Rumpelfugly says, "Let's see you yeet that big boy."
Big.
Big old sluggy boy. Third Mario Bro says, "What does the DX stand for?" Does Dirk even know? Probably not.
I'd assume deluxe.
Oh, that's a good.
Oh yeah, there it is. I was gonna say like it stands for a JRPG enemy who's extra powerful?
That's one chonky slug.
Triple time! So, as you can see, the battle progresses on its own, but what you can do is speed up time ×3 to get things progressing at a quicker rate, and as long as you're keeping a sharp eye on your heroes and whether they're gonna beef it. Yeah, he's got snack time. So they're doing good. For this first dungeon, it's pretty much still the tutorial, so it's gonna
Sorry.
let you,
Rumple got me.
Deluxe.
So just with the press of the button, you can swap in and out between 1 and 3 times speed.
I like 'em big. I like 'em sluggy. Sluggy.
So there, Jason just used a weapon skill to heal Minister Oak. He also has a character skill that allows him to heal himself. You've got 4 classes, including healers like Jason, tanks like Oak, warriors such as Prince Elric there, and mages like Kotori.
This makes me want to go to Heroland and have an adventure. I want to have an adventure. I want to fight a big, thick, chonky
Big
slug.
chonky slug.
What do you
Just
think you'd be?
bop it until he falls
Who
over
would
and
I
gives
be?
me money.
No, what class?
I don't know.
Mage, healer, freelancer, or tank?
I would be
Warrior.
useless
That too.
class. Oh, victory!
I think I'd wind
And
up
that
being-
peons is how. What did he say?
And that, peons, is how a hero clears dungeons.
I think I'd wind up being a tank.
No, Rumpelfugly, you're gonna get banned. Not really.
I'm sorry, there's actually 5 classes.
You can't
I forgot.
call the slug a thick snack.
But maybe. Alright, it's treasure time.
Here we
I'll
go.
show this off a little later, hopefully.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. You got
So-
a box.
Yeah, when it's treasure time, you can open up a loot box and get some swag. But it's up to you whether to give it to your guests to increase their satisfaction rating, or to just give it to yourself for your own personal selfish reasons.
Sure, they did all the hard work. You're the guide.
Hey, I literally don't have a bed where I live.
Well, now you have a box you can
I
sleep
got
in.
a box.
Sometimes you just gotta
fits, I will
sleep in
sit.
the box. Oh, see, I caught Little Slug that time. He tried to yeet off of my shoulder. No more.
Sorry, Sigma Jump. They're not loot boxes. They're surprise mechanics. Oh, yeah. Wow, Whippy got.
Same
When we
time.
beat you to the punch.
So as you can gather, Prince Elric is currently 16th in line for the throne of the Kingdom of Noble. He used to be heir.
Oh!
He just dropped down 2 more spots to 18th. Yeah, due to a series of shenanigans, he has now been demoted from 1st in line for the throne to 18th, and his goal is to do epic deeds and get himself back up in his King Father's favor so that he can be next in line for the throne. However, he's convinced himself that defeating the Dark Lord of Legend, as his father did before him, is going to put him on the fast pass to success. However, I mean, it is a theme park. So while it encourages you to suspend your disbelief, there is a kind of interplay and a back and forth throughout the story of where fact ends and fiction begins, and vice versa. And because the writers of this game had no respect whatsoever for the fourth wall, that line is going to be blurrier than a Nintendo Entertainment System loaded up on your mama's old TV.
That took you a while, but I appreciate where you went with it.
Yeah, I brought it home eventually.
We didn't know. Well, Whoopi says it's a pyramid scheme.
Not quite. It's more like fiscal entrapment.
Success! Great success.
So now based on, how much damage was taken, how often I healed them or provided guidance...
Here's your pay.
I'm getting paid more or less depending on my performance. Actually, it has nothing to do with how I did. It has more to do with what the customers think about how I did. Just like Applebee's.
Rumpelfugly wants to know, is Jason based on Exceed Jason?
No.
It is now.
No.
Oh,
No,
look at the little
not
sluggies!
really though.
No.
Oh good, I get to quit, finally. Put in my 2 weeks notice, coast for a fortnight, and... Oh.
Whoa.
But...
Whoa.
So I've just bumped into the item shop employee. The only employee at the item shop, despite her title. Oh, it was 100 million of whatever cryptocurrency this theme park is peddling.
Should have paid the power bill.
He's gonna have to join the host club. Basically. Oh, you miss Mao? Well, she's here. She's just over there.
It's true.
She's busy.
She's right over there.
She's cleaning up my mistakes as we speak. So, let her get to work, because I left a mess in this script that Mao is diligently fixing right now.
Good little slug. Oh, the otters! Heroland is closed. Oh, wah, wah, wah.
Hey guys, we saw your messages earlier about the original link in the tweet being broken. We've posted up a new tweet with a new link. Thanks for letting us know.
Thanks for the update.
There you go.
So, after a hard first days of work, our hero Lucky retires to his dormitory to get told by the narrator how much his life actually sucks.
I love this section so much. I love the narrator.
What otter nonsense!
My dearest, my dude.
This is great.
In this economy.
Oh
man.
Give us so much hope, my dude.
My dude! Aww.
Mama. I've been there, Luxter. I've been there.
Hi, welcome to the stream.
Hello!
Whew. Oh, hello. Heroland is open! My life has meaning again!
That's me.
Woohoo!
That one. That one's me.
Aww.
Welcome to the Otter Show. Oh, you have no idea how utterly ridiculous this show is about to get.
Ooh.
No, I'm just riffing off of our loyal viewers.
Ooh.
Now here we find a fun twist. This guy's not an otter at all.
Don't call him an otter.
Daddy, let's go to the ice dungeon next. Sure thing, son. Leave it to Super Dad.
Aw, they're so cute. And just a friendly reminder for those of you who just joined, we are still gonna give away some of these little slug enamel pins. Whoop!
Why do you keep
down.
dropping slugs?
I'm dropping all the
Exclusive.
slugs. I'm dropping all the slugs today. All you have to do is follow us on Twitter, retweet our last post. Or
Literally the last one.
very last post, not the one before that post. And follow us on Twitch, and we are going to be doing a giveaway at the end of the stream for our Twitch viewers as well as our Twitter.
And if you don't want to go through all the trouble of doing whatever she said, you can just sit tight and not do anything, and then log on to my eBay account in a couple days and buy it for a starting bid of only $99.99.
99.
99.
How many nines?
I don't know.
99. I love autumn.
How many slugs have I injured today? More than one, less than 50?
That seems reasonable.
It's accurate. Gonna make it rain slugs.
Oh, wait a second. Sigma Jump caught my reboot reference. He knows too much. They know too much. Sorry.
It is a he. It? He is a he. I said it. Sigma Jump is awesome. Sigma Jump knows things. It!
All right.
Sorry,
Do you
Sigma.
remember where the lobby is?
Nope, or yeah.
Vote now.
Do you guys remember where it is?
Wild Whippy says no. There you go. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to beat up more little slugs. Sorry.
Okay.
That didn't end well. Poor little slugs.
Unlike Sigma, they
Ah! So
Got some-
maybe we show them some of the free tour portion,
don't. Let's see what we got.
so we can.
Available at the old. Oh, here's Scala. She's a girl. I had to say that because her personality is actually just like a person's personality without being like, "Hi, I'm a girl." So now you can see this is where you're going to be able to branch out a bit between story missions throughout the dungeons, as well as free quests through the dungeons you have already unlocked. Did you want to go check out a little action in the Dwarf Griddle Mines? This is essentially a way to grind for treasures while also grinding for experience. There's a lot of grinding in the daily grind, so get your beans ready.
So there are quite a few different types of side missions, which are really cute. Some of them are really funny.
So as you're preparing for a tour, you'll be able to, customize characters' weapons based on what you unlock over time. As you can see, we're still working with the basic stuff, so we're just going to start our tour. We got an opportunity to restock on our healing items. And here we are, punching more slugs. I'm sorry.
Aww.
It's okay. It's okay.
Tell him you're sorry.
Hey, you guys want to know a secret?
The secret?
Guess who has a Twitter account?
Who has a Twitter account? Lil Slug?
Ooh! Yes.
No.
It's true.
But how can a slug have a Twitter account if they don't even have hands?
Well, you don't know that.
I mean,
You don't know that.
Does this look like a social media influencer to you?
here's the real question. You make that comment, but also, how did he get the hat on?
Little Slug has a Twitter account. You can follow him
No.
at Lil Slug Life with a Y. Lyfe. Lil Slug Life.
Oh, slug life.
Follow him on Twitter.
Squeakity squeak!
He's a social media influencer.
Like, comment, and
Yes.
subscribe.
Live from Heroland, it's... Your
Sluggity
slug!
Night Live.
Sluggity night!
Oh,
live.
the game's happening, sorry.
Oh God.
Ooh, I got a plushie! Ooh, yes, I love plushies because you know how it is when you're at, like, Disney World, for example, and you see, like, Winnie the Pooh, and you just keep hitting him until all that's left is, like, the shell and the stuffing. Yeah. Yeah, that's what a plushie is, and it's good. You want to get them all.
Sorry. Got really excited
I'm
about
not
that.
sharing in this run through because Alright, so now you're seeing this is a free mission, which is essentially going to run you through the paces of dungeons you have begun to explore. And so I'm just going to put it into 3x speed to get things running. It looks like the heroes are competently leveled up to work through this one without too much intervention.
He tweeted.
The little
We never
slug.
even saw him tweet.
Little Slug is literally watching the stream.
Well, I mean, he's on the stream, but like...
Lil Slug says, "How does a slug tweet without hands?" They ask. Some things in life are better left unknown, my dude.
My dude. Alright, I already have a little slug, so... First person to tell me which guest to give it to is the one I'll pick. Me! Sigma Jump! Who is Sigma Jump?
18.
Give it to Sigma.
You're Jason, my boy, my son, my child.
Jason's a good
I
boy.
must protect him. He's
Little
such a good
Slug
boy.
can't be stopped at this point.
No. So as you'll see, events can sometimes just be dialogue scenes to kind of flesh out the story and progress the plot, but it can also be a critical moment for you to interact with the other co-workers of Heroland and prepare yourself for the adventurous trials to come. So we're getting an opportunity to kind of take our choice of how we're going to benefit from this little
Which one should we
stop
pick?
with the, merch peddler here.
What should we choose, Chad?
So essentially you can take a free sample that is assigned to a random character, and donuts, by the way, recover your skill points, essentially your mana or MP in this game. Donuts! Oh, that's all of the options. I see Russian roulette.
A lot of Russian roulette.
Donut Russian roulette! Yay!
Little Sluggy.
Is there such a thing as a wasabi donut? Can someone with access to a computer that
There's
isn't
gotta be.
streaming
I think there
Heroland,
is.
like, look that up for me?
There's
Because
gotta be.
There's gotta be a wasabi donut.
I think we need to...
But is it good?
Can you get us let's do it like a pop-up cafe with wasabi donuts.
I like that Slavic says, I would eat a wasabi donut, probably. Don't know for sure, but probably. Metal says, wasabi donut, that sounds nasty. Look at that big old thick slug!
Chonky.
Oh,
Just make
wasabi
donut
glazed
fill.
cake donut right there.
I'm kind of scared at the thought of a wasabi donut. Wow, someone just linked a wasabi donut recipe?
Okay.
And we're going to look at it now, and prep time is 10 minutes.
But the total is 3 hours.
Oh, total 3 hours, prep 10 minutes.
You gotta just let it sit for 2 hours.
Yeah.
There we go, the wasabi glaze.
And,
You gotta let it sit for 2 hours and hope that someone throws it in the garbage can where it belongs.
and I wonder how it would taste with tears, because I feel like if you eat it, you're just gonna start crying.
I mean, if you're having sinus issues, it probably be
Well,
great.
a little salt might go good with the sweet of the donut.
We don't talk about salt here, not while little slugs around.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take the. I'm gonna get a little slug though.
Ooh.
I'll take the big one for myself. I want that chunk on my. Yeah, it works as a beanbag chair. Can you imagine a beanbag chair of
That'd be awesome.
of a big old little slug?
Jesus, get that salt out of here! What are you doing? Get it! Get it out!
Not allowed.
This is a safe space for all slugs.
It's treasure time.
Ooh, what's in the treasure?
So, again, you can give treasure to your guests to improve their customer satisfaction, which will both give you more money and level them up faster so that they can unlock their special, unique character skills in a timelier manner. However, again, I got a box, and I think I've got a plushie, maybe a beanbag chair, so I'm going to take this crude closet.
Little slugalicious. And our guild.
Here's the goal.
Tour successful. We
Aha,
won,
go
really?
me.
The dialogue is just too funny. Slug drop.
Now, as your guide level increases, one of the primary benefits to that is it's going to decrease the amount of time you have to wait between opportunities to provide assistance. So it essentially lowers your cooldown time for your abilities. We've been kind of noodling around in the easygoing early game stuff, so I haven't had to give much hands-on TLC yet.
Do you want to show
Show him the little room.
the little room?
I'm gonna switch to that. Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll show you my room. It's time for decorating.
So we're going to also at the same time show you guys the limited edition image, the beauty shot, what comes in the noble edition of the game. So we'll go ahead and put that up now while we switch to our room.
Hey, look at this.
Whoa!
Whoa!
So, yep.
Sweet.
So as you can see here, the noble edition is $49.99. It comes out on Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4. And look at all the stuff it comes with. There's the game, obviously, the soundtrack. You have a foldable map. And I don't know if you guys know what this is or if you've ever heard or played Paper Sumo Craft, but it's so cute. So you're going to be able to pop out those little characters and then you put them on top of the case, or what is it? Sumo wrestling
It's a
match?
sumo ring. Tiny
sumo
little
ring. And you basically tap it with your finger, and the object is to get the other person's little sumo character off of the ring. So we had a lot of fun with that in the office. That was good times. It also comes with a case, a cute little string pouch. You could put lots of things in the pouch. You could put PlayStation controllers, your money, your wallet, Nintendo Switch, a tiny sumo ring. Yeah, so it's really, really cute. And
yeah, fun fact about the pouch actually. I have to apologize. We were going to make a canvas bag, but then I just arbitrarily decided to switch it to a nylon bag. So you're just gonna have to deal with it, but also,
I wonder actually.
Please give me money for my life service.
I actually wonder if this slug would fit inside of the pouch, or how many rather. It would definitely fit inside.
I mean, the slug's basically.
Don't we have a
liquid.
prototype in the office?
How many slugs can we fit in one pouch? A collection of slugs. So yeah, you guys can actually pre-order this today. You can pre-order it off Amazon. And you can also pre-order it off of our online store, store.exceedgames.com. There is a pre-order section, so you can go there. You can check out what else we have. That's one chunky, thick slug.
You know, the slug's basically oobleck. You would be able to get into the bag without any issue, I think. I used to say
Dun
it's word.
dun. So Dirk is getting his room ready. We're gonna show you guys some fancy.
Yeah, as you can see from the placeholder text, the Heroland map is not finished yet, but I'm excited. I've been working with our in-house translator, Lori, who you'll meet at a later stream, to put together a fun little park map for you that is essentially if you've ever been to, you know, your Universal Studio or Disneyland type theme park, you're going to go in with a little brochure / map of the park. And we're going to just recreate that experience for you, my fans, with a lot of the quirky, sardonic humor that permeates this ridiculous enterprise. So, what you're seeing is Lucky's room. Pretty depressing, right? Imagine living here.
Sad.
Empty.
Cries.
Sad.
Poverty.
That's what my room looks like.
Hey.
But, as you progress through the game, you will gather so much epic loot out of so many loot boxes, and you will be able to decorate your room and add a little bit of your own personal flair.
Yes, that's right. So
Start with a bet.
We don't want to show you too much of the end-game loot, but we're going to show you a little bit of it. So yeah, you can basically decorate your entire room.
I've spent so many hours just noodling around in here.
I feel like this is going to be like one of the most addicting parts of the game. It's just like making your room look really cute.
Now this is just what you can get from maybe the first three dungeons.
Wild Whippy says, please fill it with otters and slugs.
You could do that.
What I just found out is, fun little detail, the light sources
change.
actually changes the room.
Oh, that's pretty
you can put a
cool.
different color light in and it'll change it again.
Oh my gosh, that's true. Okay.
And while we're doing this, why don't we go ahead and open the giveaway? Righteous Banana! Wrong game!
Alright, we are doing that giveaway thing that Alina just said.
Yeah, so we're gonna open the giveaway on Twitch. So this is for a little slug enamel pen once again. And if you want another chance to win one of these, you can follow us on Twitter and retweet our very last post. We're gonna announce the winners pretty soon here, so you can now enter the giveaway. All you have to do is type in !enter one time and you're gonna be in the running. Don't forget,
get in here.
You have to be following us on Twitch.
Yeah, don't you want to look this cool?
Do you have one on? I didn't even realize you had
I've been wearing it this entire time.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that little guy. Look at it.
Aww.
Look at it.
Little slug life. And also, don't forget to follow Lil Slug Life on Twitter at Lil, L-I-L, Slug, L-Y-F-E.
So here's a little
That's
preview.
not how you spell slug. I'm sorry. Oh no, it's a bad goblin.
You can see a little preview into the creepy creatures to come. Of course, this is just a very small slice of the palette-swapped foes you'll be mowing through to grind for experience.
There are a lot of enemies in this.
There's a lot of weapons, too, and they're pretty redonk.
Yeah.
Brenda?
What's Brenda doing in your room?
Brenda's
Just
hammer.
watching.
I don't like how she's floating.
This is actually a hammer your characters can equip.
Put her on the wall.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
All right, guys. Make sure you enter the giveaway while you still can, because we are going to be announcing our winners pretty soon here.
Who the heck is gonna win? So, as you can probably tell, I had so much fun localizing these little blurbs.
For hanging on the ceiling of dark man caves.
That's funny.
Oh my goodness.
So I used to work in a warehouse like years and years ago, and we'd like dig through donations and stuff. And if we ever found like a bat, like a small stealth bat or something, we'd always put it on the ceiling. To the point that we had probably 16 to 17 bats on the ceiling at one point. So
Brenda drop. Spooky. All right, guys.
So if by man cave you mean warehouse.
So yeah, this is pretty much.
This is Heroland.
This is Heroland. This is our
Are
little
you not
preview.
amused? Are you not entertained?
Do it for Brenda.
Do it for
Pre-order
Brenda.
it for Brenda.
Enter the giveaway for
And
Brenda.
Lil Slug. So yeah, let's go ahead and. Are you guys ready for this giveaway? See who wins a little sluggy?
Alrighty.
Alrighty. So, first winner on Twitter.
I'm not gonna close until after
Is
we
gonna-
say this.
Underscore Javiv? Javiv? Guavie. How do you say that?
I have no idea. Guavi?
Guavi? Well, you know who you are. Because we just
Hello,
spelled
I like Naren.
it. Alright, now let's go ahead and get our Twitch
Congrats.
winners. Yeah, congrats. You just won. Alright. First winner on Twitch.
Guavi!
Oh! Jesus!
What?
Well, we are gonna have
Did you
to
just-
roll that again,
Did
but
you
that's...
just win twice?
You're really good at winning things.
Wow.
Dang.
Holy. Okay, okay.
We're gonna have to re-roll that one, but double congrats.
Witchcraft. Rigged. Okay,
let's try that one again.
next one. You, well, still congrats. You still win a little. Okay, let's go. Ready?
Faith.
Faith? Faith.
Otter!
Oh, you know. PogChamp. There we go. All right.
Yay!
Next one.
Congratulations!
Next one. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Woo! Wild Whippy!
Whoa! Nice!
Wild Whippy!
It's me, your other slug son.
You've done it. Oh my god! Wild Whippy shows up to all of our streams. Congrats on winning.
You did it.
You won a little slug enamel.
We're real proud of you.
So, if you guys won one of these, send us your name and your shipping address, your US shipping address, and we will get it out to you. Thank you guys so much for
Thank you.
watching the stream and watching us drop a little tiny slug a million times.
That was just you.
It was collectively us. It was all of us. We all did it. We all did it.
I'm okay.
So, see? He's okay. So, you guys can pre-order Heroland today on Amazon and on our store.exceedgames.com. This is all the stuff you get in the Noble Edition. It's only $49.99, and you get all this stuff. You get the CD,
Look
you
at
get
all
the
those
game, you get the map,
pennants.
you get the drawstring.
You've
It's
got
too much
the
to say.
brochure with the map, with all the info you need to make your Heroland experience magical. You got the pouch to hold stuff, because you gotta hold stuff. And you could probably fit that in your fanny pack when you go to the theme park. You got the Heroland.
But that's a double bag check.
Yeah,
They're gonna
that's
check
true.
your bag,
Yeah,
find
no,
a bag
but that's
in
how
it,
you get your
and-
flask in, because you put the flask in the bag, in the bag, in the bag. and
Always do that. Never do that.
But they're gonna find the bag in the bag, and they're gonna open up that bag and find the flask.
Yeah, because the flask is empty. That was just a diversion to distract you from the ordinary water bottle filled with vodka. I'm sorry, I'm getting too real here. Hashtag Secret Disney Secrets!
Well,
Anyway,
thank you guys
goodbye.
for watching. Bye.